That spark of possibility is the cleanest truth you have. Take hold of it. It is the thorn of every bold choice a woman has ever made. Think of one morning when you decided to try something new, to speak up, or to keep going even when the quiet voice inside you said no. That moment is where the story starts. There's a battle we know all too well. Life requires so much of us at the same time. Work, family, expectation, self-care, ambition, doubt. The list never ends. That tension can leave us feeling divided like a plate that's attempting to spin 7 plates on its rim. Emotions get loud. You're scared to fail. You're scared to be judged. You are afraid to lose gentleness if you are strong. Those fears exist. Name them. Hold them for a bit. This is the empathize step. You are not the only one who has 1,000 little fears and still shows up. Now feel them, then examine them for what they are: signals, not sentences. When you lean into that fear, you arrive at a kind of clarity. The fear is real, but it is also tender. Use it to ignite the edges of what is necessary. The solution is not to silence the horror, but to survive it with small, repeated behaviors. Start with what I call a tiny victory. 1 minute of focused breath. 1 honest sentence you say out loud to yourself. 1 short walk that you actually do make. Momentum is made up of atoms of habit. Apply a basic Stoic filter. You can't dictate every outcome, but you can dictate intention you bring to each moment. Marcus Aurelius talked about choosing your inner terrain independent of external storms. That's not a formula for emotional denial. It's a reminder that your values are your North Star. Align small actions with those values. Practical action is the natural next step. Select one area that is out of balance and select one playful step and one disciplined step to protect it. If your life is missing depth, schedule an hour of reading, journaling, or a long conversation. If your life is missing play, schedule something that makes you smile without productivity strings attached. Do both. Balance is not an equation you solve once. It's a conversation you have with yourself continually. Emotion fuels meaning, curiosity fuels growth, and structure keeps curiosity from degenerating into chaos. Story time. Imagine a woman who wanted to lead, but was afraid of being alone. She started by inviting 1 colleague to coffee and 1 kid to an absurd game. She made time to think. She spectacularly failed a public speech and laughed her way through it. Her small victories became the scaffolding for risk. That is how courage accumulates. It does not require a heroic act. It is an aggregate. So when overwhelm comes, don't attempt to conquer it in a single battle. Ask what small step is aligned with my values today. Then take it. Again, the more you do this, the more your inner narrative changes from survival to authorship. You begin to ask more provocative questions instead of worrying about answers. Curiosity is permission. Play is policy. Seriousness is a tool, not a temperament. Hold on to that possibility you felt when you first woke today. Guard it with honest action and give it space to breathe with laughter and curiosity. There is a second reality. Motivation is not a lightning bolt. It is cultivated like soil. If you want deep roots, you must prepare the soil. Start by getting clear on your why. Why is this meaningful to you beyond status and approval? When your answer rings with personal significance, it becomes powerful. Use the PAS technique here. Name the problem, honestly feel the pain, then provide a practical, replicable solution. Problem, responsibility, and doubt pull at you in 100 different directions. Agitate, you feel dispersed, depleted, and sometimes invisible. Solve, choose 3 anchors. An anchor for the body, an anchor for the mind, and an anchor for the spirit. For the body, choose movement that you enjoy. For the mind, choose an idea you learn. For the spirit, choose a ritual that centers you. Combine those anchors with the 4E model. Experiment with your feelings, empathize with your past self, educate yourself with small tests, and empower others by sharing what worked. The combination keeps you human while being structured. Philosophically, remember the old Stoic trick: external events aren't evils. They're opportunities to practice virtues like patience, courage, and wisdom. Translate that into everyday terms. When a setback occurs, reinterpret it as feedback. Ask what skill the setback is teaching you. You will rarely learn from success. Create a playbook of responses. When you're tired, call a friend, take a walk, or write one page just for yourself. When you're feeling too confident, ask for one honest opinion. Balance seriousness and curiosity by trying yourself out as a good experiment rather than a problem to be solved. One final example: a woman who wanted both career and family found it impossible until she released making choice of final judgment. She tried on seasons. She negotiated boundaries. She allowed some things to be imperfect. Her life became more full because she chose possibilities in sequence, not all at once. That is the practical insight. Here is your invitation. Try on one small victory this week. Name your 3 anchors. Write one sentence about why each anchor is important to you. Share that sentence in the comments. Tell us one small failure and what it taught you. We grow faster when we listen to each other. Your experience is not only your own. It teaches someone else that balance is possible, that depth can live with play, and that seriousness can be kind. Share your thoughts, experiences, or questions below, and let's keep this conversation going.